What's up, everyone? Welcome to the full moon workshop. This is the last super full moon of 2023. So this is a big influence. And this is also the last full moon before eclipse season, I believe. So this is also your last chance to let go of everything you want to let go of in this previous and current chapter, because really we are opening a new door very soon. So this is an opportunity for you to just drop, clear out, and cut off. And also like stand in your power in new ways and initiate something, because this is an Aries full moon. So this is, there's a priority and a focus on starting something and really understanding where you're going now, or where you don't want to be going, so you can stop doing those things. But I like this. I like this energy. It's a good energy. I feel like it's an exciting, more powerful energy. And we've had a big sort of week in the astrology. So in this workshop, we're going to talk about how to use this energy. We're going to include an energy clearing. This will be under 30 minutes. It is pay what you can. There's a donation link below. I appreciate all of your support. This is literally my job. So thank you. And I have an amazing team. So you help me support them. So thank you for that. Yeah. Okay. Let's just jump in. I have a few tarot cards here. The first one I really like. I like them all actually, because there's a lot of power here. Again, like we've got the Strength card, I have a King of Swords, and I have a Two of Wands. So this is really about us getting more clear about the direction we want to move towards. And there's a lot of clarity coming through. Why? Again, because we have that super full moon, which is like a bigger, stronger influence, and it's really bringing us a lot of illumination. So, especially because we just sort of finished Mercury retrograde, the Venus retrograde is also finished. But what is really interesting about that Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde is that there is something special happening that has already happened three times. Sorry, two times. This is the third time that it is happening. I'm going to explain that. So we have Venus square Uranus. If you don't know what that means, I'm always going to explain it. If this is your first workshop, just like it'll be really easy. I'm going to tell you how that energy feels, and then you can just apply it to your life. Okay. We also had, what do we have here? Mercury trine Jupiter. So if I want to explain how that feels, Venus square Uranus is asking you to reset and restart and reestablish your relationships. Maybe it's friendship, maybe it's business, love, family, whatever. But there's this overall energy of understanding there are some connections in your life that just don't really benefit you moving forward, and you don't need to continue working with these people, or staying in a relationship with that person, or there's something about this relationship that needs to change if you want to continue to be engaged in that relationship. Also, your relationship to yourself is changing, and your perspective about what you value is changing. How you maybe make your money, how you spend your money, how you invest your time, your energy, your money, your attention, your love, commitments, all these things. We've had a lot of time to review and reflect on. And now, because Venus has squared Uranus for a first, a second, and now a third time, and a square creates tension and like friction. So it's a little bit more, there's some frustrations, there's maybe some like, hard lessons, or maybe just more clarity about something that's been kind of like slapping us in the face and like trying to wake us up to see something more clearly. And of course, because it's connected to Venus, that is a connection to money, love, creativity, how we invest, how we make our money, how we spend our resources, how we feel about ourselves and the connections in our lives, and what is really in good balance, what in our life is not in balance. So if you have, old habits or something that you're still sort of like navigating, trying to figure out like, why do I still do all these things? Well, first of all, be kind to yourself because we've had, I think we have Mars. What do we have here? Mars in Libra is opposite Chiron in Aries. So again, what does that mean? Well, Mars in Libra is asking you to get more serious about bringing in more balance into your life. And the Chiron in Aries is showing you where you really have sort of like deep wounds in your identity, in your personality. Maybe these are traumas or old heartbreaks or toxic cycles, toxic habits, toxic perspectives about yourself or about the world around you. But the overall energy is like, if there was something that happened in your life that started a bad habit, so for example, maybe you had a really stressful time in high school or college or as a child or whatever. And then as you grew up, you started to use drugs or drinking or whatever. And then you notice, oh, that's helping me. That's like helping me survive because I'm less focused on these issues or traumas in my life because now I'm like self-medicating sort of thing. So it's like, or maybe it's food or sex, shopping, whatever. But my point is like when I'm thinking about Mars in Libra, we are needing to take action towards finding better balance. And the opposition, the tension is from these parts of ourself where we're still acting in an outdated way. So again, maybe there was a trauma response that started a habit or a behavior, or maybe you got into a job or into a relationship with another person because you had low self-worth, or you stayed in a toxic relationship, you stayed in a toxic job or something because you didn't really see yourself clearly, you didn't really see your value, your worth clearly enough, you didn't really like your perspective of yourself was a little bit mixed up and unclear. It wasn't, you didn't really have like a high value of self or something like that. So now we have this opportunity to really see like, wow, I don't need to continue to work in this like toxic environment. I don't need to continue to have these old habits that I started when I needed them because I was self-medicating or I was trying to help myself. My younger version of myself started these bad toxic habits, and they're not really bad. Like nothing is really good or bad. I mean, like murder is bad. But like I think it's just our perspective, but there are some things that we do when we're in survival mode that are helpful at one time and now they're not. And we can now look at that and just say, is this really benefiting me and the story that I want to write moving forward? And because we have Chiron in Aries, there's a lot of deep healing connected to our identity and our personality so that we can rewrite a new story moving forward. And that is what this next season of eclipse season is really going to help us do, is to start opening that door and to go through it. So we have an opportunity now, and I have that Two of Wands, to really dream about that future, dream about what is next. And with this King of Swords, we're thinking about that future with new perspective because we can see ourselves more clearly. And we have, this is strength, we have the strength to actually accept that we are writing a new chapter. We are writing a new main character, which is us, Chiron in Aries, asking you to take action to create more balance in your life, Mars in Libra. So this opposition is really asking you to stop investing in the people, the places, the things that are still holding you back, because like you've grown, you've already like surpassed a lot of these things, these people, these projects, these ideas, these perspectives, these habits, these behaviors. So it's like now it's time for you to actually say, okay, I'm going to accept that I'm ready to move forward in a new way. That Venus square Uranus that has happened 3 times now, this is the 3rd time. It's like, this is about revolution and about us changing our behaviors and habits to create that new life, because we see that we actually have more value than we've been led to believe. And it's like, what the fuck have I been waiting for? What the fuck have I been doing? Focusing on all the things that I can't do. Maybe it's like imposter syndrome, or I don't have the skill set, or I don't have all these things, or other people have more, whatever. It's just like those old stories, it's time to let them go. And the other thing that is happening, which is so beautiful, is the support of Mercury trine Jupiter. Jupiter is expanding, and Mercury is our perspective and how we understand, see things, and communicate things, how we process things mentally. So now we are seeing things more clearly, and our perspective is shifting about ourselves and about our situations and what we want for ourselves because our values have also changed, remember? So it's like all of this energy is supporting this expansion of communicating what we need and moving forward, taking action in a new way so we can actually create that life that we actually desire and deserve. So like there's this overall beautiful sort of like tapestry right now that is supporting our growth and expansion. We still have Jupiter in Taurus, and that is bringing in a lot of new opportunities for resources. It's helping us see that we want to treat ourselves differently by the way we nurture ourselves, our body, what we're eating, how we take breaks and take rest. And this is a full moon. This is a super full moon. So I would suggest like taking a minute for yourself and really like slowing down. Like you need rest, you need a break. Now, with that Aries energy, we are maybe feeling a little bit more impulsive or angry or fired up or activated. And it's like very aggressive or assertive. But that's because like it's cardinal fire. So again, this is the spark that starts something. It's like a spark, right? It's that baby when it's born, that scream. I am here. I want attention. I deserve to take up space. It's like, so that is very present in this energy, which again is that like Aries, I'm going to take action, I'm going to go for it. But I would strongly suggest that you try to make more time for yourself by slowing down and taking a break, getting out in nature, especially because if you're noticing that you're feeling more activated or aggressive or you just want to fight, it's like just disengage, don't get involved. It's not worth it. Trust me, just go move in a different direction, like just move on. You probably won't be having that same problem in 6 months from now or even a few weeks from now because we are moving through eclipse season next. This is your last full moon before that. So I strongly suggest that you write everything down that you want to be letting go of because we are going to make that list and then later you can burn it safely. But like this is an opportunity for you to be establishing those intentions about everything you want to drop in this current chapter because after eclipse season, which is going to be happening very soon, and I'll have obviously an awesome workshop for that to support you, but like after eclipse season closes, we have a 6 month cycle where like it's going to be a little bit more challenging to drop and clear things because like, oh shit, I knew I should have done it earlier and I didn't do it. So it's still here. So like we can still let go and clear, but like it's not 6 months. Sorry, we have 6 months until the next eclipse season, which is when everything really is supporting change and shift. So I would just suggest that you take some extra time for yourself this full moon and you really get clear on everything that you want to be dropping and clearing because this is a really big opportunity before eclipse season begins. Okay. We also still have the North Node in Aries. If you yourself, maybe it's your sun, your moon, or your rising, but if you are a Capricorn, Cancer, an Aries, or a Libra, the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra is activating you very strong. So if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, or Aries, you have a huge opportunity right now. There's an 18-month cycle. I think we still have probably at least 13 months left in that cycle. This is a huge opportunity for you to make big changes. The South Node in Libra is asking you to understand what has not worked for you in the past. This is actually influencing everyone. This is a huge collective energy, but I'm just saying, if you have one of those four signs in your top three, sun, moon, or rising, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, or Aries, then you should be really using this energy for the next year or so to be like understanding. And again, everyone can use this energy, but we're understanding what relationships don't work for us and why. And we're detaching from that relationship. And maybe it's a person, a project, maybe it's how we work, our relationship to work, maybe it's our relationship to food, our relationship to everything, in the world around us. But the South Node in Libra is asking you to understand what needs to go and what lessons did you learn from that, and how do you keep it in the back of your mind and apply it to the future. That future is the North Node in Aries. And again, if you're one of those four signs, or anyone can use this energy, but you are really being asked to write a new story and to set new boundaries and establish yourself in new ways. This is new work, new relationships. And when you're starting that work, starting that relationship, you've already gone through all that other shit. That South Node in Libra is asking you to understand and apply all of that learning to the new character that you are becoming, that new story. You need to apply all of the learning. These two nodes, the North Node and the South Node, these are points of fate and destiny and karma. So this is like a huge opportunity for you to rewrite your story, okay? If you want to dive deep, I have an amazing workshop, a nodes workshop. It also includes a workbook. You can download it below. We're in the middle of Libra season still. Like, I love Libra energy. This is a big opportunity for us to, again, find that balance, right? And to rewrite our relationship to the world around us, especially with Mars in Libra. It's like added support. So if you maybe already watched the nodes workshop, or if you're more interested in a Libra season workshop, you can find that below as well, okay? Let's jump into the energy clearing, and then we are done. We're going to do the energy clearing, and of course, we have the short meditation, but that's about it, okay? So let me know how you're doing. You can let me know in the comments. I actually love to read them. If you want to take a minute to just settle yourself, you can pause the video, grab some water or something. We're going to do an energy clearing now. Okay. I invite you to close your eyes. You can just focus on your breath. And I want you to just imagine that there is a green fire burning in front of you on the ground. And imagine that you have a golden comb in your hand, and you're just using that comb to comb out any energy that's stuck. Just follow your intuition. Maybe you have some energetic blocks in your throat, on your shoulder, on your leg. Maybe it's your energy, maybe it's from another person, but I want you to use that golden comb to just comb it out and to just toss it into that green fire, and the universe is going to clear it out for you. You just need to focus on following your intuition, using that golden comb to comb out your energy field, tossing it into that green fire as we cleanse and clear. I'm going to use distance energy symbols to help support this clearing. So we're just combing out and we're just tossing into that green fire. So calming our nervous system, releasing any projected energies. And now I want you to imagine that green fire, it becomes like a vacuum, and it starts to suck all of the negative energy out of your space also. So just imagine maybe you see it as a color or a shape, it doesn't matter, but just set the intention and try to visualize seeing that green fire just sucking all of the negative energy out of your space, and it's clearing your space. Your home, maybe your office, maybe your car, any space. Just cleansing it and clearing it. Now, I want you to imagine that white light begins to pour down from above. Maybe the sky opens, maybe you see it more like a shower or rain, but just white light starts pouring down. And this is adding a layer of protection and it is recharging your energy. So I want you to just visualize that white light pouring down. Maybe you can feel it in your body, on your skin. You're just being fully covered, protected. I'm going to use different distance energy symbols to help support that additional protection. You just need to continue seeing the white light wash you clean, protecting you. And now I want you to just feel, as we start this meditation, I want you to feel your own power. Really feel your energy field and just feel how powerful you are. And maybe there's doubt coming up, or maybe there's questions, or this feels weird, or whatever. But I want you to just really notice your own energy field and how charged up it is. And you have access to the universe. You have co-creative access and permission to manifest whatever you want in this world. So I want you to understand and feel your own energy, your own personal power. And now I want you to intentionally shift your energy into amplifying confidence. So you're feeling confident and strong. You're feeling powerful and just almighty, like you can get whatever you want. You're not doubting yourself or doubting your skills. Just let the logical mind just shut it off and just feel into your energy field. And now, because this full moon is a super moon and there's extra support, I want you to think about just one thing that you can do that will make you feel more empowered every day. So maybe it's eating a different food, maybe it's waking up at a different time, maybe there's a new habit or a ritual that you want to start. Maybe it's hiring a coach or start going to the gym or whatever it is. I want you to just think about one thing. If you think about more, that's fine, but just pick one thing that you can do that will make you feel more empowered every day. What's one thing? And now I want you to feel yourself doing it. Like, how do you feel? Imagine you've been doing it for months now. And again, you're feeling more confident. You're feeling maybe sexy. You're feeling empowered. I want you to just feel into that energy because this is available to you. So let's invite it in and lock it into our energy field with a deep breath. So feeling all that confidence, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold the breath while we lock this energy into the field, into your own personal field, and then exhale. Any doubts, any fears, just exhale it all away. Now, the next thing that I want you to do before we come back is to think about maybe more, but just one thing, at least one thing, one person, project. Maybe it's an old idea, perspective, one habit, one thing that you want to drop, that you want to let go of, because this is a full moon. So this is an opportunity to clear. So what is one thing that you can drop and stop doing that you know is disempowering you? Something that is draining your energy, something that is distracting, something that is harmful or toxic or just doesn't feel good now. Maybe it's not even so toxic. Maybe it just doesn't feel good now. It's not really benefiting you. So what is one thing that you want to drop and clear? And I want you to imagine that feeling, that one thing, it's an energy in your field. I want you to just like a jacket, just take it off. Just peel off that energy, peel off that jacket, peel off that layer of the energy in your field and just drop it. Literally take it off and let it go. Maybe you see it fade away, it drifts away. Maybe it goes back into the green fire that takes it away, whatever, but just take it off. And then when you've dropped it and you've disconnected, I want you to feel yourself expand a little bit more with just more available space, more confidence. You feel a little bit lighter. And I want you to give yourself permission to truly let that go. I want you to give thanks for everything that that taught you. And we're going to do one more breath. And I want you to just breathe into that available space. So let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. So we expand into that available space, and you can exhale, releasing anything else that you want to let go of. Just let it go on the exhale. And now I invite you to give gratitude to the universe, give gratitude to yourself for being here. And when you're ready, you can bring some gentle movement back into the body. You can open your eyes. You can come back into the space. So now what I want you to do is to pause on my face, if you can catch it. And I want you to write down under this full moon in Aries, this full super moon, I'm letting go of the following. And you're going to write down everything you want to let go of. And then you can also say, I am deciding to stand in my power in new ways. And you can write down how you want to be standing in your power. You could do 2 lists, you could do one that's mixed, it doesn't matter. But I want you to intentionally write down everything you want to let go of and the things that you want to start doing to empower yourself. And then when you are done that, you can burn it safely, of course, or you can tear it up. You can keep it for later if you want to reflect on it, whatever. But you can hit pause now and you can write your list. Okay. Welcome back. That's it, folks. So that's the full workshop. Thank you for your support. The donation link is below if you wanted to maybe watch this first and see what the value is. But that's fine. I love you. I am sending you so much love. I'm going to now do the pivot party, which is when I talk about my experience right now, which is going to be rather short because I've just been feeling good. My shop is opening soon. But yeah, I can dive into that a little bit more in a second. Please hit the like button. That really helps this channel grow. You can also subscribe. Send this to a friend. Let me know in the comments if this was resonating. And yeah. If you're interested in other workshops, all the links are below. Okay. Definitely Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries do the North Node, South Node workshop. It's one workshop. You'll see it below the nodes. I think it's a nodal shift, it's called. And for everyone else, you can also take it because this is a strong energy, but definitely those 4 if it's your sun, moon, or rising. And of course, we still have the Libra season. I'm also now offering just a seasonal guide, which has a lot of other information in it. That is already included if you download the full season workshop. Okay, so the Libra season workshop includes the seasonal guide. Or if you don't want to watch the video workshop, you can just download the seasonal guide itself. I think it's 8. I don't know. The price is below. It's maybe like $8 or $11. That is included in the workshop if you download those. So don't buy both. You don't need to. Okay. I love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao. Clam chowder. Um, okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. My shop is opening very soon, which I'm so excited about. It's fucking beautiful. My website is about to relaunch, which is exciting. We have a lot of new offerings. Yeah, I've just been feeling good. It's like a really kind of easy moment for me. I have, up until now, been feeling a little bit aggressive and angrier, or feeling like I need to, so impulsive. I gotta go, 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 do so many things. And I think that's because this like Aries super full moon is really sort of supporting like go, 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 and impulsive decision making. So pause and be careful with that. But yeah, I'm feeling overall really good right now. So I'll just leave it there. I love you. I'll see you very soon. And let me know in the comments how y'all are doing. And yeah, I'll see you around. Ciao. Clam chowder.